is one jet that I just love. It is F-16 because it has been the king of the skies for so long, and we are here for another story about it, and I'm very excited. So let's watch this.
It's the early morning of February the 28th,
Yugoslavia.
1994, and 6 volunteer pilots are on a bombing mission in violation of a NATO no-fly zone. The leader of the flight is pilot Ranko Vukmirovic from the Bosnian Serb Air Force. He and his men are in Yastreb J-21 jets, which are no match for the NATO F-16s in speed, maneuverability, or weapons. The Yastreb pilots are trying to keep below radar height, but now, with the target getting close, they're forced to ascend to 2,000 meters to start the attack run on a weapons factory. In doing so, the aging Serbian jets light up the watching NATO radars. 50 miles away, 2 patrolling F-16s are informed of the J-21's presence.
Black flight, you have 6 bogies. BRAA 320 for 52 at 7,000. Flanking, copy that.
So it's just 2
The
versus
F-16s
6.
bank towards the target. In an attempt to shorten the war, NATO has set up a no-fly zone, and the F-16s have been sent on a route to intercept. Vukmirovic
F-16s
gets
are
a
advanced
visual
even
on his
at this
target
point of
and
time.
arms his bombs.
So remember in
The flight
1996.
positions themselves in pairs, one after the other, when suddenly a transmission comes through the radio.
American
It
aircraft.
grows in Vukmirovic's stomach.
Oh.
He can clearly see the trails of the 2 American Air Force jets dead ahead of them. He takes a deep breath.
Just fall back.
Yeah.
In previous missions, the American jets have only watched and warned the enemy, but not engaged. Vukmirovic knows if the F-16s had wanted to shoot him, they could have done so from miles away. But his eyes go wide as he sees the 2 F-16s approach at breakneck speed and roar
This is
through
like the Top Gun
and past
shot.
the Bosnian Serb flight.
American Ferraris.
Jesus, did you see those old Yugos?
Despite the show of force, the Serbian pilots are not distracted and keep their eyes on their objective. The Yastrebs are old tech and still use optical sights, and as the target drifts into the crosshairs, the aging planes release and drop their rudimentary but effective 550-pound bombs on target, striking them from different directions.
They dropped bombs.
Now the F-16 won't leave
Clear to
them.
engage.
Yeah.
You are clear to engage.
Roger, moving to engage.
They are gone
This
now.
is going to be shooting fish in a
They
barrel.
warned you.
At the very
But I
rear of
think
the
that they are
formation,
overconfident
pilot
now.
Zlatan Sirnalic watches the last of the bombs strike. The 6 J-21s turn back towards their airbase, but their speed is no match for the F-16s, who sweep in behind them, lining up their sights on the very rear of the formation. The pilot switches to air-to-air mode and selects an AIM-120 missile on his right display computer. On his head-up display, a box designates the target. The F-16 pilot gets a lock and presses the
And-
weapons
Hard to
release
focus.
button.
Bang!
Boom!
The missile flies off from the wingtip. The AIM-120 AMRAAM radar-guided missile fires and locks onto the running J-21's radar signature, rapidly approaching its target. Sirnalic
And-
is scanning the skies for the Americans when he sees an enormous flash.
Yes!
Boom.
It's coming for you!
He wonders if he's been hit, but then he sees the explosion
It's
on
his
his
friend.
wingman's left wing, immediately shredding half of it off.
Now only 5 left.
The 5 remaining J-21s turn over and dive for the ground.
I think they should not have attacked.
One of the F-16s gives chase, following them all the way down into the valleys
Oh, it's
between
so
the
hard.
Bosnian hills.
In the mountains.
Each pair of J-21s goes its own way, leaving Sirnalic completely on his own. He frantically looks over his shoulder as he flies through the terrain, catching the terrifying sight
Oh, he's
of an American
terrifying.
fighter
Oh.
hot on his heels.
Fox 2.
The F-16 fires an AIM-9 Sidewinder heat-seeking missile. It locks on to Sirnalic's hot engines and chases him down across the sky.
And
Sirnalic, flying low, skims over
he's
some
such a
electrical
good pilot.
transmission wires.
Yeah. Like missile is super fast.
The
Oh.
missile explodes near the wires and his tail, cutting part of his vertical stabilizer.
Oh.
But
But
he's still flying.
Yeah.
He reports the situation, but finds his radio completely dead. Alone and vulnerable, Cernilic looks over his shoulder, expecting a second impact
Just land.
at any moment. But instead, he sees the F-16
Oh, why?
turning away.
Why? Why?
Oh.
He didn't attack.
Back with Mikerevic, he and his wingman push their aircraft to their limits, racing through the valleys. But the F-16 relentlessly closes the distance.
Fox 3.
He releases another AMRAAM missile,
Oh.
which rockets towards its target.
Another one.
Mikerevic is still looking across the sky to catch a glimpse of an enemy fighter when the missile flies in and disintegrates his wingman. The Yastreb explodes
They
into
should have
flame
never
and
tried.
scrap. He breaks into evasive
They
maneuvers
lost
once
all
again
the six.
as the F-16 fires another
Dead.
missile. It slams straight into his engines. The explosion
Now I
shreds
understand the
fuselage,
title.
and
Yeah.
flames pour
Ate
out of
them
the
from
holes.
for breakfast.
Yeah.
He wrestles a dying aircraft, pulling hard on the stick and willing it to ascend as it burns all around him.
It will be a blast.
As
What is he
flames
trying to
engulf
do?
the cockpit,
Save it.
Mikerevic pulls the canopy emergency
And-
handle
Boom.
and ejects.
Oh.
The
That was
F-16
quick.
roars past as Mikerevic parachutes safely down. The F-16s continue towards the next pair of targets. They swap positions with the covering F-16 diving into action,
Oh.
armed with a fresh set of missiles.
So cool.
But their fuel is running low, and in a few minutes,
Low
they'll be
fuel.
forced to turn back.
Approaching bingo fuel. 2 bandits trying to escape. I may be able to get one shot. Roger that.
South of the F-16 pair, Vukmirovic and his wingman, Goran Zaric, have been forced to hear their friends taken down one by one in rapid succession.
Now
Any
the
hope
last
they have
two.
is
Their heart been
crushed by the
beating
sight
so
of
much.
an F-16 appearing over the hills behind them.
Oh.
The pair
Run.
break formation as the American jet sweeps in.
How they are following
With just
that.
enough fuel left to make
They are
it back,
faster,
the
they are
F-16
better.
gets along.
Yeah.
Fox 2.
And
Vukmirovic sees the missile launch off the rail and turn toward him. He turns hard, trying to outmaneuver it,
Yeah.
but it's no use. It rapidly
not
approaches
work.
from his right and explodes just off his wing.
It goes
oh,
He's
He's
stunned,
safe.
but the
Close.
fragmentation does no significant damage.
he's safe.
He looks back, expecting more, but instead, the F-16 pulls off the chase.
Oh,
out
they
of
only
fuel.
have one attack, I think, so per person.
But NATO command has dispatched 2 more
Two more?
F-16s.
more.
It was trouble facing the two. Now two more.
Bogmirovic looks back up. The 2 J-21s scramble for speed, diving down as far as they dare into the valleys. They skim the treetops, racing between the hills, with the F-16s all the while shadowing them and keeping up. They look over their shoulders to see the F-16s closing the gap. There's nothing they can do to come out on top.
And
In desperation,
5,
Bogmirovic
4.
tries a last-ditch idea.
what?
Follow me.
He turns straight towards a cliff at maximum speed.
Ooh.
Zaric keeping close formation behind him.
We pull
His
up
heart
as late
races
as
as the 2
possible.
jets head straight towards
Oh
the earth.
no!
Where is
Oh
he
no!
going?
Like he will go straight to the mountain. And
Oh, okay. Oh.
The
But
2 pilots
F-16
pull
can
their
do that
controls as
better.
hard as they can. Zaric is crushed down by the G-forces as the ground rapidly approaches
no.
the windshield.
Oh! God, this is scary.
oh, he did it!
Vukmirovic's jet clips the ground
Oh
and
no!
bursts into flames.
He was late.
Oh.
Zaric looks back.
He took his
There's
own
no
life.
parachute.
No parachute. The person died.
The F-16s burst through the smoke, still in pursuit. He pulls back into a dive, rushing to use the terrain as cover. But they're far too close.
Fox 2.
You can't. You can't.
The missile closes the gap, and explodes into Zarich's tail.
Oh, God.
His fighter bursts into flames, and he loses all control.
Eject, eject. Oh, he can eject.
He releases the canopy and ejects, but he's far too low.
Oh.
The parachute has no time to open, and he falls into the fireball of his own
Oh
crashed jet.
my God.
Such a painful death.
Actually.
Oh my God.
Splash 1. There's another bandit on the radar.
Another one?
Engaging.
The
That
F-16s
was
leave
the
the scene
last one, I
and catch up to another J-21 flying low over the countryside.
I think so the one that...
It's Cernich,
that's the injured
limping
one.
his damaged jet home to safety. He's keeping an eye on his
Let
gauges
him go.
when an F-16 roars past.
Whoa.
He's filled with dread and immediately pulls on the stick. His only plan is to gain enough altitude to eject before the American can finish him off.
Oh, oh, oh,
The
oh.
F-16 gets behind him, and he grabs the canopy emergency handle. But then, the F-16 pulls up alongside,
Oh, wow.
matching his speed.
Oh.
But why?
You want to talk something?
He locks eyes with the enemy pilot.
What does he say? Okay. Save me, please.
The American salutes him
Salute.
and flies away.
Wow.
They left him.
Out of the 6 Yastreb pilots that volunteered for that dangerous mission, 3 never returned home.
They were so
Cernich would
respectful.
later say,
Yeah.
I don't have any bad feelings towards the American pilots.
Oni su imali svoj zadatak.
We
mi
had
smo
our
imali
task,
svoj.
they had
This
theirs.
event is usually referred
Wow.
to as the Banja Luka incident
Wow.
and represents the first NATO combat engagement in its history. Robert Wilbur Wright was credited with 3 victories, the highest score by a USAF pilot in a single mission since the Korean War, while pilot Stephen Yogi Allen was credited with 1 victory.
God help them if we use our F-117s.
Oh.
Niko nam nije rekao da je nevidljiv. Pogledaj ovaj film i vidi kako je oboren F-117.
This just shows the respect Americans have for other pilots because they could have easily destroyed that jet, and he just came nearby and he saluted him because he knew that of course he's doing his job, I am doing my job, and if the God did not want him to die because he was saved by the machine or by the bomb, then there is no point in going again after him and then killing him and making sure he's killed.
Yeah, so the ending was like so, it feels like so like a movie, like I watched a movie of like 12 minutes and I have like huge respect for like F-16s, how they were killing enemies. It was like they are just after you like a death, and the end was so beautiful. Like I was not expecting, I was like they are going to kill him, but they left him.
But F-16 is a super jet. They made it so way back, and even now it is such a good jet. So what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.